Welcome to Community Conversations. I'm your host, Ian Parkinson, and I have with me today Safira Lachapelle, who is a public engagement specialist with the City of Medicine Hat. Welcome, Safira.
Thanks, Ian. Thanks for having me here.
So it's Community Spirit Awards time.
It
And
is.
it's a project that's been dropped in your lap.
It's the season.
So where do we start with, how long has Community Spirit Awards been around?
Community Spirit Awards have been around since 1979.
Really?
Quite a long time. And through these awards, the city has recognized over 160 community members who have made an impact on the quality of life here.
And I imagine this would be in all regions of the community, not just volunteer.
Yeah, it can be professional or volunteer. The award recognizes individuals, groups, teams, associations, organizations, and businesses even.
Businesses as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So how does somebody get nominated for a Community Spirit Award?
You're nominated by a peer.
Okay.
So if you were to know somebody in the community that you think has made an achievement towards one of the award categories, it's a pretty simple nomination process. You can do it online, or you can print out a paper copy and drop it off at City Hall.
Right.
It asks some questions about kind of what you think the merit of the person is for receiving the award.
So the application form is on the city's website?
Yeah.
So
medicinehat.ca/communityspirit.
Okay, so I fill out the form. I'm going to nominate Safira for excellent public engagement. All right, the form goes in. What's the process after that?
Well, it's open until Monday, June 16th at 4:30. And then after that date, the nominations will all be compiled and handed off to Community Vibrancy Advisory Board. And through that board, they'll form a selection committee along with the Councillor for Civic Events, Councillor Knodel. And they'll take some time and review all the nominations, all the applications, and then come up with a list of recommendations for the various awards. And then that will be presented to Council for approval.
So the Community Spirit Awards is actually, for a better word, a project of the Community Vibrancy Advisory Board along with City Council.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah, Community Vibrancy Board is definitely involved.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the nominations wind up in City Council. They pick, how many awards are there?
There could be up to 11 if they go through the process and they don't feel that, or there was no nomination for a particular category, that would just not be awarded that year. And that happens too. On our website, we have a list of all the names of all the people and the award they've won going all the way back. So you can see if somebody's already been given an award, or you can look at the types of past award winners.
I was thinking, because 11 awards times 46 years is a lot.
It would be more than 160. But yeah, if you look through, some years it's less than 11.
Right.
And I think they've added awards as well over time since 1979. And also it happens every 2 years. It's not an annual. That's kind of the exciting time. It's not something that happens every year.
So if you're going to nominate somebody, nominate them this year, because you won't get to do it again until 27.
That's right.
Okay, so once, hopefully, there's 11 awards to be given out, how are the awards presented?
There's a big gala at the Esplanade. The award recipients would receive a trophy, acknowledgement publicly of their contribution to enhancing the quality of life here in Medicine Hat.
So everybody gets to get all gussied up and get
That's
together.
That's right. It's a big, and the pictures behind us that showing one of the award galas.
So how long have you been involved with the Community Spirit Awards?
Yeah, this will be my first year. Yeah, I'm new to the city, yeah. So
Well, you're new back to the city.
I'm born in Medicine Hat, and I'm in a new role,
Yeah.
and this is a new part of my role. Promoting it, getting the nomination packages out there, sharing information to get people nominating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to add that I might have missed?
Yeah, I think just to maybe give some examples
Sure.
of past award recipients. So there's a category called Awards of Service.
Okay.
And within that, there's 7, sort of subcategories. It could be around arts and culture, environment, civic pride, volunteerism, community inclusion, sport and recreation.
Yeah.
And so these are kind of daily actions that people are doing that have an effect.
Yes.
And Medicine Hat Interpretive Center received an award recently for their impact with environment and helping the community to thrive in a prairie environment. Derek Whitson received an inclusion award recently for his work with Medicine Hat Adaptive Sport and sledge hockey, and really making it possible for everybody to participate in sport and recreation. Kim Porter received a Compassion Award in the Awards of Service for her work with Coats on Finley, Moms Stop the Harm, along with various other. Those are some examples of people who would fit into the Awards of Service. And then there's Awards of Excellence, and really the distinction there is these are people or organizations who've been working for a significant period of time in our community. So a Heart of Medicine Hat Award was recently awarded to Donna Sir for her work, her 18 years of work with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I guess she's known in the community as the Wish Lady. So Heart of Medicine Hat is it's 15 years or more of service and kind of those examples of contributing. And then there's a Changemaker Award, and that's about 5 years working towards innovation around social, environmental, or urban development. And then we have a category around awards of achievement. And this is really for arts and culture or sport and recreation, where either an amateur or a professional is going off and competing at a provincial level and winning first, or at a national and international level and winning first, second, or third. So just some kind of examples of how, if you start thinking, oh, do I know somebody in my community who would be deserving of being nominated? Maybe you know somebody who recently, competed provincially or internationally, or who's been working for 5 years or 15 years, or who fits into, environment, compassion, arts and culture.
Yeah, because, we were talking, there is a huge volunteer sector in this community.
Humongous.
And I think a lot of, because I'm almost willing to, regard the Community Spirit Awards as the unsung hero award. Because a lot of people are just doing this because they want to make it happen. There's a need. They're not necessarily in it for the recognition. But if somebody's been volunteering for 15 years in Make-A-Wish, that's a huge time commitment.
Oh, yeah.
As well as spending a lot of emotional energy, and they should be recognized.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, so it's a great way to recognize someone that you know or a peer for the work that they've been doing. And I think I mentioned the nomination process is not, it's not too difficult. There's a PDF online. It kind of has a procedure, a couple pages where you can look and see, the definitions of the different categories. And then you can look at the application ahead of time, and it'll ask, for you to describe their contribution. It'll ask for maybe a resume or a brief biography. You submit a photo of the person. We ask that you let the person know that you're nominating them. Just so they're kind of aware, and maybe they want to save the date ahead of time on the calendar, just making sure if they were to receive it, they're available on October 8th for the ceremony.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if somebody out there in the audience knows of an unsung hero deserving of the Community Spirit Award, they've got until June 21st?
June 16th.
June 16th.
Yeah, close. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it can be done online or a nice printed package and just drop it off at City Hall. And
well, I hope you and the Community Vibrancy Award and the Civics Event Council are very, very busy. We do.
I hope so too.
Yeah, we do have a lot of unsung heroes.
We do.
All right. Thank you for coming in, Safira. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Ian.
We'll talk to you again later on in the year when you've thinned out the herd.
That's right.
All right. Thank you again.
Okay, take care.
Thank you for watching.